Hey actors, welcome back to another in the Actors Alphabet series. We're up to the letter J and I'd like to talk about jealousy, specifically my struggles with jealousy. It's definitely something that's come up for me throughout my career. I see another actor who's, being cast or who's working regularly or who's being celebrated for their work. And it can activate a level of envy and jealousy in me. Because at those times I probably feel like I'm existing on a pretty meager diet of success, which I know is not, that's pretty universal for most artists. And it's a painful place, but also it can be a shameful place because it can feel like jealousy is such a stingy emotion. And so I found that I need to develop techniques to help me and to support myself through those situations. First and foremost, what I do, and it's really important for me, is to speak to somebody, to share with another artist who, understands what I'm going through and has maybe had similar experiences, and who won't judge me, for expressing my frustration and small-mindedness at times. And, so that's been really, really useful for me. It's saved my ass, The other things that I try and remember when jealousy comes up is that I work in a very precarious industry, and success is sort of so arbitrary, and that I'm not the only one. There's a lot of other people who are traveling the same path as me, and so it's useful for me to remember that. The other thing is to reframe what success looks like. I think we're bombarded with this notion that success looks a particular way. It's about externals and material things. It's actually quite a sort of narrow, punishing version of what success is. And so then I've got to sort of broaden my scope of life and look at, how do I live my life? Am I living my life well? Do I have good relationships? Have I got fun? Have I got friendship? Rather than just focusing on what's lacking. And thankfully I have a good life, and then the other thing is to get perspective, that I'm very lucky that I get to do what I do and pursue my dreams. There's a lot of people who live their lives who don't get the opportunity to do that, either through, the countries they live in or their circumstances or whatever it may be. So, and I do all of those things not to punish myself. I try and treat myself with a spirit of generosity and care, because I know it's the inner child that's sort of frustrated with things. And so that's what I do. And I'm like, I know from speaking to people that I'm not the only one that experiences that. And so I share that in a spirit of solidarity with you. If you're struggling, if you've got the compare and despair going on, if you've got, that negative inner critic talking about how shit you are and that you'll never make it, well, I can't guarantee you will. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but I do know it's important to look after yourself. So there you go. That's all from me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time.